Show did get some clothes folded. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to this loud. I saw you back there getting your life, Ashley. Saw you
I
back
was
there.
and was and
Welcome,
was.
you guys. Happy Tuesday. We are here like we always are, but we're here to discuss something different. A first time watch for me. I have never seen this show in my life. Ashley is a loyal viewer from what I've perceived, and we're going to discuss it. If you are a watcher, please leave your commentary below. And if you enjoy ours and want us to continue talking about it, do the same. Ashley, how are you feeling?
I am doing amazingly well. I'm ready to get into it. I'm ready to get into these polygamists, or faux polygamists, because I mean, half of them ain't even doing it, Tyra. They're not even doing it. So, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay, well, we stay ready and we got to get ready. Overall thoughts as a viewer, how is this matching up to the prior seasons?
This is kind of slow and dry, in comparison to the other seasons, but if you know like about the lore of Seeking Sister Wife, the first couple of seasons were completely out of left field. They were avant-garde. It was new, but there were also some very questionable practices going on in some of the marriages. So they took a long break to kind of revamp the show, make sure people were safe, make sure things were going okay. And then they brought it back. And since they brought it back, it's been a little bit, less dramatic, I'll say. But I mean, the premise is still going to premise because this is even in the year of our Lord 2025, this is a lot. And these people they're featured here are a lot.
What
I'll say
was happening? Was it some entrapment? Or they what?
well, yeah, child. There were SA allegations about some of the women the people was moving in. There was, fiscal irresponsibility going on with some of them, namely a black couple. It was pH balance and don't touch me. It was very through there. I
Wow.
mean, meaning they had whole YouTube exposés done on them. These people.
That is I don't know, that's scary because this don't seem too far away from what you're describing. I mean, we are hopping and skipping a jump away from those kind of situations with some of these couples. But overall thoughts as a first time watcher, it's giving keep sweet and pray. Like it's giving Utah behavior. I not with all of the couples. I just expected to see maybe one, at least one healthy portrayal to give like this is polygamy and what it's all about in reference to the unnatural things that we equate to it. That it's like, no, some of us do these for the right reasons and we have purpose. And no, everything seems to be really biased so far as especially the men and what they want and what the wife doesn't want. But this is just 4 episodes, so I'll watch and keep going. But from what you said, some of these couples have been here before, and it's still. I'm like, are y'all all not new? Because it's not giving age like we've learned anything. But getting into those first 3 episodes, we have Garrick, Danielle, and Lorena. Baby, 6 years and we still can't speak Spanish. Okay, gosh, I'm really nervous for this woman. I haven't seen this, y'all. I know you said that this is a standing couple. They've already been here before. And I don't know what
Mhm.
happened with the previous brides or presume what could have been brides or whatever. But from my understanding, they were all maybe from Brazil or foreign in some way to where we could have learned a little Spanish by now to accommodate our sister wife. But we wait to get her here in these first 3 episodes, and instantly I am on edge. They're taking her out into the middle of nowhere in this small town in the mountains. There isn't a black face in sight. And we're using this phone to translate. And it's like, if you really had a desire to connect with her, even if it was under the umbrella, well, eventually she's going to learn English. But until then, to make her comfortable and kind of glide our way there, let's learn her language to understand, to speak with her. No, no, with that and how she's just kind of being dropped into this situation, it's just like she's only there for one purpose. I thought, for some, not for all, it was more than just sexual pleasure and fulfilling the husband. it's a lot of that here for me, because you can't tell me that Danielle is okay. I don't know what she was before. I was like, maybe I missed something not watching previous seasons. Maybe, something made her uncomfortable to where she would be on edge. Maybe the way that I call it stroke jaw, Lord forgive me, she has stroke jaw. And it's like every time she's uncomfortable, it's like, oh my God, she's just cringy, like stroke jaw smile, like, well, everything's fine. Like, it's not fine. You are not fine. You are not okay. But the way that she's behaving here in these first three episodes, conveniently, it's her birthday, poor thing. It's like she never expected her to come. And it's like, oh, it's all too real now. And then you have her here with this fish out of water experience. I really want to know what her life was like to completely leave it behind and come here. This isn't like, well, this didn't work out, so I can go back to my home a couple of states over. You are leaving everything and everyone behind, even your language, to come here and be what to them? What did they tell you? It's just, like, I'm like, it feels like she was purchased. And I'm sure she wasn't. I don't know. It just feels really off, and I'm really nervous for her. And then it's like, you guys have been trying to do this for 6 years or however long. The family just seems taken aback, like, oh God, they're concerned. They're looking like, who is she? Why is she here? And it doesn't help that she isn't, an unambiguous. Like, she looks black. She looks black, and she doesn't see. It doesn't seem like this was the palette before from the bride that I saw. So that's also kind of off putting. It doesn't feel like she's being accepted with open arms, not just from this family, but the other family. Because brother was looking really, really concerned, and I'm like, what was happening before? I could have sworn that they were new to the show and they had never been here before, and this was their first time trying to find a sister wife. No, you've been through this process, been on this show, and you've been trying to do this for 6 years, and this is the reception. Both of them are acting like this is new to them, and I'm confused. Somebody get in there and save Lorena. Where her people at? Ashley?
Lorena want to be there because listen, Linda. Garrick and Danielle have been doing this song and dance for 3 or 4 seasons, at least 3 seasons they've been here. At first we had Roberta, then we had Natalia, then we had the hood black chick who told Garrick what she wasn't gonna do, and they got rid of her
Oh, so they
quick.
had a black woman before.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Garrett wants the United Nation of hoes. He wants one in every color. Because, mind you, whenever he gets married to one, he's going to go right out and get another one. He believes that sperm alters the woman's brain and that, then she will be locked in to his harem, to his cult, to his pasture. All right. That's what Garrick want. Danielle is in a perpetual state, this state that you see her in, this, oh, my closet, I have to move my clothes. Ho, your closet's upstairs. Like, Danielle is an over dramatic, just whiny brat. She's been that way since the very beginning. She pretends that she wants this. She pretends, yes, Garrick, whatever for my Garrick, because this is God's will and he got his testimony for this, and this is amazing. Danielle's
So
gonna play this
wait,
card.
before you go, like, so he's not a pastor or anything of any kind.
No, of his own religion, of his own
He
cult.
told everything. That's when the weird keep sweet and pray comes into play, and we're gonna wind up on a Netflix doc because he's quoting everything in
Yeah.
this religion, in the Bible. Like, what? Why are you doing
Girl,
that? I
he
thought this was
made
a
that up.
Christian.
This is his own his own private interpretation of the scripture, because his own family has disowned him. If you, we'll get into the current episode, but they basically founded this town that they live in, but they won't have anything to do with Garrick because they say he's on the fringe, he's too much. All the family we saw in this is Danielle's family. Okay, so no, Garrick has been this way the entire time. Danielle says, I want to support Garrick in everything that he does, and we're going to be here. We're going to be here. So first they had Roberta, and Roberta played them down boots. She played in Roberta's face, and Roberta said, send that check. And as soon as the check cleared, Roberta said, it's a wrap. Okay, then they go younger, still Brazilian, and they say, okay, Natalia, Natalia. She's 26. She's a lawyer. Natalia was fine, but Natalia wasn't going to go for Garrick being on his dating apps. All right. And so he lied to her and told her he wasn't pursuing anybody just yet and that he was really going to put his all into her until they got married. She cussed Garrick clean out. She said, I saw the apps on your phone, Garrick. You're not about to play me. So, mind you, Danielle's going through all the motions. With Roberta, she was jealous, but then she wasn't. She was crying in the bathroom. You touched her. You put your peen in her. Oh, God, Garrick, while I was asleep. Ah. And so then we had the young one, and the young one, I don't think, wanted to be her sister enough. She doesn't like me, Garrick. She doesn't want to be. That was my sister. How could you? Like, just, she's always going to do that. Just like we saw her this season. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's my first night without Garrick. Like,
I thought
Danielle
they
is
were new. Like,
no,
oh my.
no. We have been watching Danielle unravel this entire time, and Garrick don't give a damn. Garrick says, "All right, next. Who's the next one in the lineup? Because he's gonna have this harem. He wants it.
But
He
he
don't care
wants
how
that
much
harem.
money
He
he
doesn't just
loses.
want one sister wife. He wants a
No,
harem of women.
he wants a bunch of them. This is just the beginning. Once they secure this next spot and it's feeling finalized, they can't secure
What
it,
you say?
Tyra.
They've been here 3 seasons. They ain't secured it yet.
They
So
can't secure it. And I think it's Danielle. I honestly do, because and Garrick's a lunatic too. But Garrick's got money. They've got a construction business. He's subsidizing all of these women. He likes them from Brazil because I think it gives him a different power dynamic. Because the one black chick that was American, she said, "Garrick, shut up talking to me. You're not gonna have me in the house locked up with Danielle. I'm going to work." So he don't want anyone to fight back, and I think he feels like, which he's completely wrong, that by going to Brazil and recruiting a woman from over there, they're going to be more docile, and it's just not it. He wants them of color, Tyra. He wants some black, white, Puerto Rican, and Haitian. He wants all of them.
good conversation.
Mm-hmm.
um. Okay, that's a lot
Black
because
dog from the
I was like,
Zulu
okay,
Nation,
I was like, maybe they were here, the prior season, and they're still just kind of 3 seasons, with this being the third season, and you're
at
still
least.
and she's still acting this way. I don't
I think
know.
it's actually getting worser because her wrinkles are coming in, and so it just is perpetually getting worser. Every season, Danielle goes ballistic because she threatened to leave Garrick last season, but then ended up being pregnant, and they reconciled, and everything was good. But she's perpetually a mess. You can see it in her face. If you look at her from the first season they're on here to now, she has aged dramatically, dramatically.
Her jaw always like that.
Yes. Now that weird what's the Goosebumps puppet?
Slappy.
Yeah, she's always had that. She's always had that.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe something happened. I'm like, girl, if it's causing you to stroke out, you need to walk away. Thank you so much, X-Men, Superman, Emma Frost, for the memberships over there with the sweet peas. Welcome to the sweet peas, guys. Please say thank you to Emma Frost in the chat and show some love. Thank you so much. Well, I just wanted to check because I was like, Lord, if it's affecting your health like that, good girl, please. Thank you so much. While we were watching, you told me they were OGs, and she's crying, crying so much. And as soon as you told me, I was like, oh, this is not for them. At least not for her. Like, ugh. I and it was just so cringy, and I was off and scared for Lorena. When we were at the airport, she's like, "Oh my god, is she coming? I'm scared that she's not going to come. Is she coming?" And it's just like, what? We can't really communicate. They haven't done what seems to be any preparation for her actually coming to the house, into the family. And y'all have a really big family. You guys have older, impressionable boys. Y'all have a
Mhm.
whole thing going on there. And it's just like, oh, I didn't know I had to move my things. Like, what did you think that they were coming? You thought she was going to be confined to that little twin bed in your sister room? And I like how he's trying to. It's just weird. It's giving Utah, and y'all know what they be doing over there in Utah. It's giving that. Like, I thought maybe he just wanted one solidified sister wife, and like, no, you want a whole bunch of women.
He
Okay.
feels like he's saving these women's souls, Tyra. Just like he baptized Lorena, he gonna baptize them. He's gonna bet them, and this is his thing for humanity. And Danielle, she's sinister. These tears don't buy him because watch, she's done it every single time. She's gonna target these women. She targets these women and she plays with them. Danielle is diabolical, in my opinion, and
Me too.
Garrick is just.
We just started. You did not miss the mac and cheese. Um, yeah, I don't know. Just even, but even with the family and even the brother, like, was this their first time introducing one?
No,
Because he was like, oh, okay, so that's what the energy was. It wasn't like fear. It was like, oh, another one. Is she going to try to take your money like the other one did? Have you secured anything?
exactly,
Have you checked your wallet? Oh, okay, all right.
exactly.
So they're just exhausted. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
because it's like, and he don't give it 6 months. He don't give it a couple weeks. He's on it. He's on to the like. If this don't work, he's on to the next one. He recruiting.
Trash. Gosh, respect the boundaries. Unlike last time. Now they're new, right? Danny
Yes,
and you
these jokers are brand new.
okay, child. This is another one. Is there no women? Because the rap that the poly lifestyle gets, it's like, well, it's always for the man. The women aren't. I'm like, clearly that's not everybody's rap. Maybe somebody here that's a wife or not a wife, because I learned that I didn't even that was another thing for them over there down at the Garrick Estates. You're not a wife. You're not married.
Yeah,
What?
he divorced her to marry the other one. So they stayed divorced so he can marry and get them their immigration status if and when he gets a new Brazilian wife.
Wild work. So okay, so let's just say that he got another one from Brazil or whatever, just a foreign, and he would divorce Lorena to how?
If he gets her status, her citizenship, I'm sure after a certain period of time he would if he had to. Or he'll make Danielle marry, which you see the little leprechaun and his white harem. That's what he had them do. Right? He ain't married to nobody. He has them marry each other.
Girl, these two. This is this is like Channel 5 news waiting to happen. This is not secure. This man gives me cheater vibes. I feel like why you always on the road? You on the road. He on the
Yeah.
road cheating. He's away for long periods of time, and I just this whole rhetoric, not from just this wife, but a lot of them. I just always wanted a sister. I need a friend, and you're away. And I was like, what is this? Who is going and soughting after this type of lifestyle just for friendship? You can easily get a friend. You can make a friend damn near anywhere. A lot of you, I'm sure, have siblings, but it's this lonely factor. It's this we have, infant, toddler age children, and I need some help, and I'm left alone. Get a maid. A lot of these
Mhm.
problems here can be resolved instantly with the help of a maid and a bestie. Like whatever, but this is clearly something that he desires and she wants nothing to do with it. And I'm trying to figure out why would we come back to it if initially he didn't respect the boundaries. Yeah, you're going off, spending time alone, getting it in when you wanted to, keeping me out of the group chat and whatnot, and making plans. That's not what I set out here for. I didn't feel important. I didn't feel included. But we're going to go and act like we want to do this again just for the husband? For what? I thought the show would be different, and it's not.
Mm-mm. Now, last season, if you go back to season 5, there was a woman who wanted a sister wife for her own self because she recently discovered that she was bi curious or whatever. And I think that's kind of the extent of it. You do see some of the women, like we'll see the black couple. She seemingly wants this too. But now over here, this is terrible. This is a disaster waiting to happen. She's scared of losing this man. So I think this is one of those situations where I'll do whatever it is you say if I can keep you. Right? Like some piece of a man is better than no man, I believe. And I think now that they have children or a child, she's really locked in. We can tell immediately she doesn't want this because no, you know what happened last time? Y'all had private text conversations and I didn't know. So now it's over and a wrap. And no, the new one, you can't have a baby with her. No, I have to meet her first. I have to be there in the group chat. No private discussions. She's going to sabotage this at every level, in my opinion. If he look at that other lady too long, it's a wrap and it's over. And he's a deviant. He's like one of those, what do they call them, lot lizards, one of those people that go to those truck stops and pick up the whores on the at the gas pump. I don't trust him. It's giving very much depraved, and she's giving very much I'm just desperate to keep him. Even the ex is like, girl, what are y'all doing over here? I don't like it. There's a weird dynamic I don't want to say she's afraid of him. I don't even want to put that out there, but there's something off in the way that they even interact with each other. The things she feels like she wants to say, the things she feels like she wants to communicate. He's not going to listen. He wants extra cootie cat. That's what he wants.
It's just giving like I want him to cheat in my face so he doesn't cheat behind my back. And it's
Hmm.
giving if you don't give me this extra sister wife, then I'm just gonna go out and do it anyway. What are you gonna do about it? It's just so sad and so scary. I'm like, girl, you don't have to. It's just a very uncomfortable situation. I don't get it, but the way that she looks and she just cringes on the inside at the thought when he even mentions an additional wife or says someone is attractive or she's like, girl, how are you going to make it? And then we're setting all these rules. It's damn near like, yeah, I just want you to be here in name and friend and partnership only. Don't look at my husband. Don't kiss my husband. Don't text my husband. Don't have sex with my husband. No babies with my husband. Then, girl, what
Then what are you doing?
are we doing here? I think this man is just going to do it regardless. And she's just setting
Mhm.
herself up. I don't know. It's sad.
He's already
Thank
not
you so much,
trustworthy.
Emma, for the super chat. But she was putting so many rules for the other woman. She was not wanting him to have another child with the woman in case yeah, the whole girl situation. I'm gonna feel bad, like, because that could have been my baby, and it was, girl. These people are damaged. These people are damaged. It ain't even about the baby. She don't want nobody near her husband, but this is what he wants, so she's trying to flow with it. I was waiting for the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt credits to roll while they were up there. It gave the bunker cult vibes. A lot of this. That's why I was like, maybe I need to go back and look at some of these other couples. If you're saying that this is after safety procedures, okay.
Yeah,
If
after.
saying this man ain't respecting nothing. Now, I guess this is the OG, triple OG.
Yeah.
Child, this is a funny looking man here, boy. He feels like a pimp. I don't know what's going on here in this house, but before I continue, does he work?
No, baby. His job is to be the brains of the family, Tyra. That man ain't gotta work. Work is beneath him. He sits up at the house and reads books all days and educates the women when they get off their jobs. All right? It's his job to think for the family. And they say, whatever you like, whatever you like, whatever you like. Listen, they go out to work. He said they got good jobs, Tyra. But anybody coming in this house, you better be out working because he's not. And he's not going to marry you. And he's not going to give you his name. You can change your name to his last name, but y'all gonna marry each other because I can't be bound. Mind you, this man prays in his own name. He says, in the name of Nick, in my own name. I'm not making it up. I wish I was making it up, Tyra. I'm
Well,
not.
what happened with Danielle, who's no longer here?
Okay, Danielle was a thickums. Okay, she was a big one. All right, and she was over here, and she couldn't really quite wrap her head around this whole thing anyway. She finally got comfortable with it. They move her in. She's ready to do whatever she's got to do, and they were cool. They were raising the new baby together. They were doing all of that until they wanted to introduce another woman into the mix. She said, "I'm good with just the three of us women and you, Nick. I can't handle another woman." This heifer moved out under the dark of night. All right. And then eventually comes back and is like, we're going to work this out. It's going to be great. But she really couldn't wrap her head around another woman. She thought the a quadruple thing was fine. She thought it was great. She couldn't handle. And he said his plan was always to grow his family beyond. Also, that young girl was only 24, 26, so she was very young. And I think that was a part of it as well. But you saw as much as I did because when the season ended, she was locked in. She had moved out, but she had come back. They were making things work. They were going to slow down on their quest in adding a fourth woman. But yeah, as this season opens up, she decided to bail, honey. And he said, never again. That's what he
I
said.
was just wondering. So he really thinks he's just Hugh Hefner, and these are
Oh,
just the
baby.
bunny, and
He
I don't
say
need
he
to be.
more highly of himself than anybody, so he has to recalibrate when he thinks about another woman receiving him because he already thinks so highly of himself. And they love him down too. They say he's just so smart. He's just so dreamy.
Girl,
He's
hit
just so
that one more time. It's not giving that. It's giving I found a thesaurus and I'm gonna hit you with these SAC prep words. Like I said, if you don't get on my damn camera, you leprechaun.
He'll
I
try to sit at the table, girl, and talk quantum physics and all. Like it's just, it's a shrine unto himself.
So was this new woman always around? Because it's painted as she was here as a friend, and we never thought of her in that way. I definitely never thought of her in that way, but she always low key wanted me. So now that Danielle's cast aside, she can make her play. But it does not feel like she is trying to get in where she fits in. She's already talking like, yeah, I can get all these heifers out of here. Because if it's up to me and them, then he gonna pick me every time. Like, what? Girl, you just got here. These are breadwinners. These are prize horses for the races. You get they these women. I'm gonna call them women because it's giving something else. Worker bees. They have been here for however long. I don't know how many seasons this man has been here, putting their bid in, doing this work, having children, taking care of him. I'm sure pampering him, catering to his lifestyle, his needs, paying bills, amongst other things. And you think just because you work at the big and tall store that he just gonna cast them aside because you want to be the only one. This is a pimp. This is an OG pimp. You cannot tell me he is stigmatizing these women in the best way that he can, and then they're stuck. The only thing he's not doing, which we maybe not be seeing, is slapping the dog out of somebody. It's there. But when he showed up to that date in that seersucker pastor Sunday's best suit, I said, whose pimp is this? Whose Bishop Magic Don Juan Mini is this? Where? This is wild work. Like, that's all I need to hear. As soon as you said Ashley, like, I need to clarify with Ashley. Does he work? Does he contribute to the household? Does he have a
No.
job? He said no. But you setting rules, boundaries, letting in women, kicking out women, opening jacuzzis, acting like it's a blessing to just be in your aura, in your presence, and you look the way you do. It is confusing. It is wild work. I don't know. Now, we did not get a whole lot of them, really none at all in this episode, but I feel like big and tall is going to be a problem. Because the way that they're like, yeah, she keeps, anytime they reference her, and I don't know their names, but the one in the hot pink, she's like, yeah, she's eager. Woo, she wants this so bad. She want to be here real bad. She down. Like, yeah, it's going to be that, but don't think that you're going to come in here and mess up a program. As much whatever he's piping you down with, big and tall store, for you to be this invested this quickly, for you to even see and witness this from afar, and like, you know what? As soon as Danielle leaves, I'm gonna get in where I fit in because I want that man. Do believe that if it's a choice to be made, there's going to be multiple women. It's never going to just be all about you, but I feel like she's going to try it this season.
Well, now she's trying to get somebody to marry her. So can we bring in another one already so that I can feel like I'm part of the family and I'm doing my justice and my service, daddy? Is definitely what it gives. And yeah, Blueberry Pimp all day, every day. That's who he been. That's who he's gonna be. They love him down. It gotta be heavy, Tyra. That's the only thing I can imagine. He must be slapping them in the forehead with it in that 12-foot bed. That's the only thing I can think of that would make you. And I think they're desperate, the two OG women, to bring another one in because that's lessening the load.
They
Yo,
look
you
so
got job too.
tired. Hot Pink must be the bottom B. She looks so exhausted all the
They've been
time.
together the longest. Yeah,
You
they've been
can
together
tell.
for
It's in her
years and
face.
years and years.
She
Yeah.
got those photo baggings under her eyes. She looks exhausted. She looks tired and
Mhm.
worn. You could tell. And I didn't even have to see it. I just knew. It's, I don't understand the logic. Like they have no real commitment, no marriage, no stakes, no money, no
Mm-mm.
income from job from this man. It's just his words and some tea. That's a
Yeah,
pimp if I ever heard of one. But okay, if y'all want to
absolutely.
call it love and poly, have fun with that. I don't know. It's
He
pimping
got
through
that
the
mind, man. What they say on the Mac, you got to get they mind, man. That's what he got.
you know, I keep them looking good, but no, this real. You gotta believe. You gotta believe in me, baby. I want to be
Hey,
your mother,
baby,
your father.
gotta
What Martin say? Your puppy. It's
puppy.
giving your puppy, but you gotta believe in me,
You gotta
baby.
believe in me, baby. You gotta believe in me, baby. You
Oh
know,
God,
pimping ain't easy,
this is not.
Tyra. Pimping ain't
I'm
easy.
not believing in this. This sad. The day I believe in the Ninja Turtle is the day y'all need to go and bury me in the ground. I always wanted a real friend and a sister. And Angelica and Matt, these two type A personalities, they're just bored. They're bored. They're bored. However, they ended up together, bless their heart, But nobody has the nobody has any chutzpah. So they went out and found somebody. Ah, child, this codependent situation that they have with Shayna, I'm glad that we do have Angelica here to be a voice, and she's not just riding along with Matt. And I found somebody, and it's up to you to accept it, even though you don't want to, like a lot of the other women here. But it's like but I need her here. Shayna, please, Matt, Matt. Like once they had that sit down at the table, I'm like, if it's been 3 years, Shayna, what have you been to this couple for it to be? Well, I need you to give more, Matt. You're not giving me enough time. You're not investing enough. I'm not feeling that connection. And then we go get a room. Yeah. So what you want to do? Is this all and you've been here for 3 years in this capacity? Please tell me that the love died or something, or it was whining and dining and time spent and it just died down. Because what is it? It's just too much of this. It's just giving sex for all of these relationships. All of this codependent, antisocial type of thing. It's like, well, I never had a lot of friends growing up. I wasn't very popular, and I just, yeah, but I always, she's that for me now, and I just need her here, my friend, my sister. Girl, just get a friend, get a dog, get a friend, get a maid, get a housekeeper, get a nanny. It didn't have to be this, but it does seem like Angelica has more stakes into Shayna than he does, because I feel like she'll be over there trying to cater to Shayna before Matt does. Matt just wanted to get his feet rubbed in the hotel room. This lady said everything, but you're not paying any attention to me. I don't want to leave, but I will. And got a little shifty when she said, you know what? No, even though you purchased this room because you thought we were getting it in, we're not doing that. Now, of course, we found out this episode, and I'm sure we knew here why she didn't want to, but he clearly just wanted the sex, and you're there's just not enough exchange with these partners here, especially for the people who aren't currently living together. But just for this dynamic, what are they giving you, Shayna, for you to be here? I just need to understand. I need to understand the benefits of being a sister wife that isn't, I guess, bound in the house, and you aren't. I can understand. It's like, okay, well, you're taking care of my lifestyle. She's like, no, I'm a working single mother on my own, living across. But we didn't even want to compromise. Even in this episode, it's like, well, yeah, that distance. You're not around the corner. What do you want us to do? Well, if somebody moved closer, then we could. Well, I don't know about that, but I can get this room though and rub your back. No,
I can stay the night for that now. I can, I told you I had to go back and help her with the kids in the morning, but I can stay the night if you're going to give me some of that kitty cat. Matt and his slow talking self. There's no way he thought of this on his own and had the audacity to go for it without his wife pushing that bell and that button. It gives very much that they met in high school or wherever. He said he saw her in a restaurant or something when they were kids. Like, it totally makes sense. This dynamic is very, very interesting to me because Angelica, I think, wants a third more than he does. I think, of course, he's got carnal desires that he's trying to get quenched. But I think Angelica is just really a socially awkward recluse type person that really just needs human connection. And I think Shanay or Shayna has been that for her. I really far respect their relationship, the two women, than I do him. He's so useless. And here's the thing. And I hate to have to educate people every single time, but when people got into the idea of, what is it? Polygamy, polyamory, it was about like nation building. And typically a man was entering in it who was able to provide for every wife that he took on and the potential offspring of said children. So when you approach me talking about you want me as a third in your situation, that means you are ready to take me on fully and my bills and my children and the accommodations that I need and keeping me in the manner to which I've become accustomed in my book. Because why am I messing with you at this? If I still got to work a 9 to 5, what are we doing? I did this so I could share chores with somebody? No, that's not how any of this works at all. I want to slap Shanay or Shayna or whoever for even signing up for this for 3 years. For 3 years, and for him not even be able to say nothing when I guess we'll get to it, but he's delayed. I don't know. And I hate to throw that out there and say that, but nothing about him screams, I want to sit on it. Not for anything. Not for all, not even if he had a cute coin, Tyra, which he don't. But even if he
It's
did,
not.
it
I
doesn't
think
give that.
whatever sexual desire, as far as like pleasing, I think it's Shanay and Angelica. You can't tell me they ain't licking till the cows come home over there. I
They
know they
bumping
having a good time
pocketbooks,
over
you
there.
think?
I think they bumping pocketbooks tough, real tough.
I know.
You can't tell me old Matt is keeping her strung along and being somebody's best friend for 3 years. That's what's keeping you here, sis. You coming all the way across town to braid and talk girl talk with Angelica. Angelica Pickles, you're not.
Oh, Lord.
You're not. No, I think that girl. We gonna get to it. She looking on that lady tough. She's like, we need her. You think I'm gonna be laid up with your ass all my life? You better do something and get Shayna back in here.
Lord,
Go
please.
pay her
You
something.
know, was like, I have to have sex with you now? Like, if she goes, I can't lose. When she's like, I can't
It
lose her.
is. I think it was that because even yeah, I don't know if it was episode 1 or 2. I think it was probably 1 because they were doing the introductions. It's like yeah, Matt's like I wasn't really all that open to the idea, and I was shocked when she brought it up. Like why? I didn't understand, but I met this woman online, and then we turned it into this. This was her desire. I just don't think that their passion is that strong because they have such similar personalities and it's just a little dry for her. But it's like, baby, you married this man. You had children with this man. What did y'all expect? You're the best friend. You coming all the way over here to be friends? Girl, no. I would understand a bisexual throuple. I would I pan poly relationship. But all these are just for the guy. All of them are just for the goddamn pair. But this is very much giving Angelica though. It's like it feels like a dating idea or from the Bible or the Old Testament. Child, leave the Old Testament's over there with Garrick. Because Garrick's saying, in the Bible, what part about where is
He
it that
makes it up.
Garrick?
Jesus, he makes it up.
I should say it was all a lie. They made it
He made
up.
it
Y'all did a
up.
good job.
He made it up.
Girl, these interesting too here. I'm not gay, I swear. These first couple episodes, Reese is just trying to prove he's not gay. Because I'm not gay. I don't care what anybody says. I'm not gay. I'm that cool hip. I'm a theater kid. I'm into the arts. I'm into self expression. And that's just me. But I'm not a gay man. And he goes, who? And he goes, I love the movies too much. I'm like, oh God. Because that's helping, huh, Reese? That's helping you. But with these Williamsons here, oh God. Them and these small children. So many of them. This feels like a lavender marriage. It does. It feels like a lavender situation. And I don't know what the disconnect. It was feeling like Nick from over there on Love is Blind. Like we don't live in a world that's really free where you can have it all and you can be open completely with your sexuality and your desires, whatever they are. But to limit yourself to it's just okay, he said he's not gay. I'm just gonna trust his word. But not even with that, when we get into Billie Jean here, and I think she said, what did she say? Open them up to the lifestyle. Somebody, what happened? I don't know. I think she said somebody carried their children for them because
Oh,
she
yeah, yeah,
couldn't she
yeah.
couldn't.
Didn't they have a surrogate? Didn't they
Yeah,
have a surrogate because she
that was
couldn't?
kind of a bogus situation too. She's like, yeah, the surrogate. Well, yeah, you can carry that. You can. These women, they want somebody there to cook and clean and wash everything. They want a maid. They want a maid. Like if there's like, it's not giving me any type of intimacy or I want a life partner. Nobody here has gave me an in-depth description of why they needed an additional sister wife and why the poly lifestyle is the best choice for them in any sense. It's just, oh well, since everything happened and they cared and we got these kids and he goes away to work and it's just not a good explanation. I don't know who here desires it most. It maybe feels like it is Reese. And then you have Reese sit up here with his own bias because I need a black, I need a salt and pepper, I need to kill Obama. Boy,
I need
what?
my Coretta. That's what he said. I want my Coretta, Tyra.
I want a Coretta. What? What do you mean? What are you talking about? And it's just so awkward. And he's here. We see him trying to shoot his shot, but their struggles from this episode to the next is even. We have everybody, in a roundabout way, informing people of their lifestyle, and you can expect a sister wife. This is something we are exploring. Every family here, they respond in a typical way. Everything laughing in his face.
Everybody.
Everybody's laughing in his face, like, "What? We surprised you brought her ass here. Really? Excuse, really?" I just don't get it, and not even in a sexual sense, because yeah, it's a whole lot to try to fulfill anybody in that way, let alone multiple women. But are you guys really able to give to an additional partner fully in every single capacity to say, "I want a sister wife"? And why does she need to be black? Like, for what? I don't know. What do you think about them? Because they're new, right?
Yeah, they're brand new this season, and they're doozy. I think this is her idea. I think she's sick of him. I do. I think he gets on her nerves. I think she's annoyed, and I think she feels like if there's another woman in the house, she'll have somebody that she can really talk to and be, I guess, annoyed with Reese together. I don't know what his obsession is with a black woman. He said, "Yeah, Vivica, Oprah." He said, "Michelle Obama type. I want a strong black woman."
Strong black
I'm like, Reese, what is wrong with you? And it is. It's definitely given women's. When he was like, "Yeah, I'm not gay. I like titties too much. Titties, 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 titties,
woman.
titties." I was like, "Sir, who are you trying to prove it to?" And you're right. Every single conversation with the friend's family, the one, I guess, the close friend who's actually going to end up being the matchmaker that they're giving the details, it's like, "Ho, is you cool, sir? Like, I've known you since musical theater. I've known you since band camp, sir. It's not giving you need another woman there." I don't know, maybe, but he could have a kink. He could have a fetish for like black domination where he wants, someone to recite speeches on becoming and whoop him or spank him. I don't know. He's a twisted one. I can tell. His freak factor is probably up there, and she probably can't quench it on her own. He's probably into a number of things. I will, to his credit, you know, he does seem
What?
jovial. He seems jovial, like a happy guy. I say this every single time. We say this in Love Is Blind. When somebody's overcompensating, it's for a reason. He shows up so very extra wherever he is. Like, "Yeah, beautiful. would you date me? Could you see yourself
Like,
with a man like me?"
no.
It's, he's compensating for something, and maybe he doesn't feel like he's enough, and hopefully they'll flesh it out more this season. But yeah, this is a train wreck waiting to happen, in my opinion. He's gonna get his feelings hurt by the end of the season. I guarantee he's gonna be in tears. I guarantee.
Yeah, it's the friends and the family, like, well, yeah, I mean, it took you long enough to find Billie Jean. I mean, good luck to you. I don't know. Like,
When he said, because everybody used to think I was gay, they were like,
we still do.
yeah,
We still
yeah.
do, sir. We still do. I said it before. I will say it again. Let that leave that waiter alone. Also, it feels like he's performing straightness, especially if he's getting a second wife. Child, he lost me at big. I need a big, black, strong
Strong woman.
woman.
I'm
Black
telling you, he
woman.
might have a domination kink. He really might.
I mean, he could, but like, it's just y'all can have these things and fulfill these fantasies and not get an additional sister wife and get somebody's hopes up, investments, maybe their children, move them in, drop all of their life and move jobs, and for you to have a kink fulfilled or for you to have a little good time or to have a break from him. Like, girl, or get a nanny if you need some help. This is criminal.
Mhm. With their damn chickens all in the house.
Girl, but getting into the actual episode here. Back to them. Child. The shock and awe on all of the friends' face, and this is when I was like, oh, okay, she's more invested than he is, because it seems like, yeah, he's been on all the apps. We met up with a couple of people. They don't want him. Nobody wants him. Nikki, you know anybody? Got any friends? Got any intel? You know people. You're out there. Maybe you can connect us to somebody, because he's not having any luck, and we need somebody.
I mean,
Why? I don't know. And I don't know, but for some reason she gives me a little butch action too. It feels like one of those couples that have different sexes, even though they are the additional sex. Like, she's giving that testosterone delivered energy, and he gives very feminine to me. So I'm just like, this is more so for her. And just to include someone, what I don't like is they are just considering their desires. I don't think anybody here actually wants a poly, but I think it's like they just want threesomes.
Yeah.
They want threesomes, they want nannies, they want maids, they want a friend. That's it. They want conversation. They want friendship. But like an actual partner, no. So it's like you have somebody here, don't forget we're sneaking out a Michelle Obama type. The way Nikki was like, what? What you mean?
Strong.
Michelle.
Strong.
He likes what he likes. Strong. Does he want a strong black woman or do you? I don't know. I don't know at this point because I feel like with the type of person that Reese is, I feel like he's content. I feel like he's happy. This is maybe something that he probably strived for in some way, shape, or form. He wanted a wife and children in a life, and he has that. But I don't think she's content and she's chasing after something that he might not desire as much. And maybe if nobody's, catching the bait and we can't find anybody, if Nikki finds someone, there's no guarantee that they're going to want what you guys are putting out. Because what exactly are you asking this big black Michelle Obama strong black woman for? I don't know. Ashley,
Not this big black strong Michelle Obama woman. It's very very interesting because I think this season more than any, like in past seasons, you did have this idea of we want to share our lives with someone. So like let's properly vet someone and make sure that they're a good fit for the family, and let's make sure that this is not giving that at all. This is giving, we need a different energy in the house. We just need an extra person. Doesn't really matter who, just get us someone there. As far as Nikki gonna bring them a hellified people, I'm sure, and it's gonna be ridiculous because I think while you can have someone casually, and I think you should just lead with that. If that's what you want, girl, if you want that cat munched on, sir, if you want to be dominated, whatever, then just go and do that. We don't have to bring in someone else to further disrupt the child's life, because I think that's what I think about most when I watch this show is the collateral damage and the impact to all these kids, because everybody's got kids. And
yeah, but that's small children.
yeah, and you're introducing all of these strangers with this strange energy, with God knows what else that they've done. You're bringing them into your home, like your sacred places, with your babies. And I think that's just completely unhinged. This couple, I can't take seriously. It almost makes me feel like they're here on the show for something else. I'm waiting to see what else they're going to come up with. If he's going to do a song and dance, maybe he wrote a play or a musical. But it doesn't really give that I take either of them seriously. I will say in episode 4, she does present very masked. Like, yeah, get us a strong, strong.
Oh man, Greta! I mean,
And I
oh my God,
Nikki,
why?
because Nikki was giving side eye, so I don't know who Nikki gonna bring, but Nikki said she know everybody.
Even with that, with Nikki, like all the rest of these couples, when you get to asking the tough questions, like, well, have you considered what if he desires Michelle Obama type more than you? What if they're spending too much time together? What if they want to move in? What about the kids? They are not prepared to answer or consider any of those questions. Just get us a strong black Obama type. What? What? Oh Lord, Barack was like, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Absolutely. Can you please? Don't put me in
Kept saying
that.
it
Ugh.
over and over again. But shit.
Over and over. I hope they find one because I want to know what Michelle gonna say about it. So if y'all don't back all the way up out of my face. Get out of my face. Oh Lord. Shayna is seeing other people. Do something, man. I need Shayna. I need her. I don't want to lose. Do something. Say, God damn. I understand, the 3 years, and I still want to know what was holding you there, Shayna. But I don't think the prospect of Shayna choosing herself should elicit this type of response from Angelica if she's not invested sexually in being licked on. That lady's getting licked on. She is being pleasured by Shayna in a way that she is not being by Matt. She's like, you do something. I need you to do something because I can't lose her. I can't lose her. And the way he sit there, girl, the way I swallowed when Shayna set up and was like, I've been keeping something from you. It's not just, I didn't want to have sex with you, but I met a man, it's going well, and he doesn't want me, in that way. I'm thinking about, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, it's fine. Yeah, I want it. Shayna is wanting, I was like, baby, Matt couldn't have never been giving you anything. Shayna sat there like she wanted him to fight for her. Like, oh,
Yeah.
hell no, I'm finna step up. If you tell me or give me an inkling that you're going to step up and maybe start being my man, considering me and you guys as family, because baby, Shayna can't even come over down to the house. We're resigned to the hotel room. Like, I don't need our children seeing you coming through up and we're not that committed. You going back cross town back way with your own child. We're not even that exclusive after 3 years. And it's just like, well, I thought, no, it's fine. Well, I mean, are you having sex? Yeah. Oh, F him. F this, F that, F that. Right before he said, oh, okay. So you meant, all right, well, you be back. What? You'll be back. Excuse me. Matthew, what? You'll be back? Who are you? What do you mean you'll be back? Oh, cocky. Yeah, okay, whatever. You'll be back. For what? For what, Snuggle Bunny? What are we coming back for? Thunder Thighs. Matt, what are we coming back for? I just couldn't believe he sat there and said, you'll be back. That cockiness and that, well, I thought you were gonna fight for me and do Shayna, this ain't that girl. Get out while you still can. Why are we even sitting here considering asking for permission? You can't tell me Matt paying no bills. I think things are tight in their home as it is. They're supporting each other as well as their babies. You're still working your 9 to 5, working hard, taking care of your child. Solo dolo as a single mother, coming all the way to meet them where they are on their turf, often in a hotel room, and you can't even get a hot meal, a body rub, and some quality time from either one of them. Girl, what are you here for? Beyond Angelica Pickles over here crying real tears because you better get your ass up and do something because I can't lose that. I'm gonna just be with you. No, Ashley.
Yeah, this was crazy, and I will say it is a dangerous game though. The game that Shanay or Shayna is playing, I feel like, because I don't. Part of me doesn't even believe there is somebody else. Part of me believe this was kind of a stunt and a test just to see if he was going to say or do something. And I think the gag is his first mind and emotion was exactly how he felt. Like he meant that when he said, "Oh, you'll be back. I don't give a damn." Like he totally meant that. He left you for dead. The fact that you're driving to go see them and he's not making every effort to have you in the world, the fact that you're vying and begging for his attention, I need more. I need more. How many times you got to tell that man you need more? Like, I need to be closer. I need a commitment. If you would just offer me a commitment, I would pick up my child and I would move to you guys. Like, it definitely gave. If you gave me a breadcrumb, I would be all in, but you can't even give me that. Man, he's sorry. He's sorry. And this is really, again, not about, for me, it's not about the relationship or the prospect of being in your life forever. I feel like he would waste 3, 4, 5 more of her years. I think he would just waste her time perpetually as long as he was getting the tip wet. Honestly, it's very disturbing to me though. This whole situation was the fact that Shayna was like, that's not how I expected you to respond. I needed something different. Well, F him. Language. Sir, please. Does anyone buy that? So you've been intimate with him. At first she says, before we get intimate, I wanted to come and tell you this. Then it was like, well, yeah, we actually we did it, we did. F him. F him. He's been in my box. And then what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do now? Sir, please. I really want her to run to the hills. I want her to go somewhere else. I hope there is a man there that is really, truly, genuinely pursuing her for the right reasons and that she pursues that. This is a dead end. Angelica might be your homegirl, your girl in a bag of pearls, but that's it. Y'all can stay friends. You ain't got to involve him. He probably wasn't involved half the time y'all was talking anyway. This was just, oh God, it was so desperate to me. And then it was so just bad because he don't give it, he left you for dead. He don't give a damn about you.
Angelica is that friend that the ninjas warn you about. You be like, babe, I'm leaving. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna go spend the night. I'm gonna hang out with. All right, baby. Who you hanging out with? Angelica, you spend the night with her, like you know that them kissing friends.
Mhm.
She's that undercover one. Watch your back.
Tyra, what are the
I
kissing
just
friends, Tyra? What are the kissing friends?
them fake ass friends that be hanging out, that be humping and hunching on each other on the low.
Okay. Yeah.
Those friends. But I'm not gay though. We're just friends. It's you. It's that. It's very much so giving that, baby. The emotion. Girl, you get up, Maggie. Do something. Promise her something. Give her something because I need her. We can't lose her. And it's just, I think Shayna is sitting here calling some bluffs or trying to because it's been 3 years. Like
Yeah.
she wants to be able to live the full poly experience. Maybe step away from her job, bring her babies, move on in, give me your full attention and commitment, and we live life. Yeah. They don't want that. You can't even come on down. I'm surprised they let her in just now. And
Mhm.
probably because they put the kids to bed.
Probably. Oh, it's probably bedtime. That's probably the only reason why. I don't know why should I don't know why any level-headed person will put up with this for 3 years. Cause he don't act like he like you. He acts like he literally just want the coot nanny. That's literally how he
That's
acts.
it.
And poor
That's
Angelica.
it.
Angelica just ain't never been nowhere and had nobody, Tyra. This her best good friend.
Girl, please. You better do something, Matt, for she go find some more. That's what she gives. Like I'm gonna go get my little needs met elsewhere. I, girl, we taking a stroll through town. Sam and his family, they give a little piece of colonizer, but that's neither here nor there. Just the way they were speaking on their lineage, I was like, who was there before y'all came and divided and conquered? I
He
don't
wasn't gonna
know.
bring up the indigenous people. He wasn't gonna do that. My
It's like, yeah, years and years and years. I'm like, okay. Um, Child, this lady here, we already have to make room in the closet, and we have to. Oh my god, it's just because it's my birthday. Even though it was her first night here, I'm gonna get to be with Garrick first, and if she could have just shipped that all the way. I get to go first though. I get that, but now that it's the second night, and we've taken her through town, and all the white tees are looking like, where the hell she come from? Where'd you find this one? Where'd you import this one? You always trying to bring the blacks to town. You always trying to bring Jesse to town. Get her out of here. She said, oh, like it's very like, oh, I just thought, baby, Lorena, you got one more time to complain about the ambiance, the lack of blacks, the food, the loss of culture. Where are the shops? Is there a movie theater? Is it a couple of towns over? There's nothing here. But did you not? It's like nobody did any homework on where they were coming. Lorena, she didn't consider what she was leaving and giving up, and they didn't really consider her too much of being here. How not out of her just her element and her culture, but there is a lack of blackness in the town. There isn't, any shades of anything. It's a very, very white space. But after they, walk about town, we get back and it's like anytime they kiss and she's in the back,
Oh
oh
yeah.
god,
All right.
oh
All right.
god,
All right.
girl, please back up. And she's, who's to the oh me amor? I said, oh, that's so nice. Wish I could have some of that. Oh God. All right, go back. She's like, all right, well, good night. I'm going to my room. Cause she in there just about to melt it. We already had to give up a little piece of closet space. Okay, that's too much. And then we get in here. I don't like how he's playing coy, like he doesn't know. It's like, well, it's up to the women. I don't know. And the way she was in the back, they trying everything just to make it to the room. Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna work out a schedule that works best for all of us, so we can get into a groove to make sure that we're all, comfortable with what's going on here. All right. She just wants to try to have some type of control over the situation, and she doesn't. She won't ever have the type of control that she wants because, in actuality, you don't want this. You don't want this woman here. If at the aspect of one night Garrick sleeping with her, and you're in here crying salty tears into your pillow. Cause, oh God, Lord forbid she hears them in the other room. Like she's, oh God, he's giving it to her. Oh God, it's mine. Oh God, she's just gonna die. She's
How
just
ridiculous.
dying, and she's looking over like I'm alone. I didn't like what would it be more satisfactory for her? I was like, okay, well maybe, and that was before I knew that he was sought after more sister wives, like he wants a harem. Are you the one who needs someone there fulfilling you emotionally 24/7 and other sister wives while he's off with one, just so you can be content with the situation? Because girl, you are not okay. If you are this emotional night one and over some closet space, how are we gonna go on? Ashley?
Danielle's always like this. Always like this. I thought she was gonna spaz and have a seizure when the baby smiled at Lorena. Oh God.
Oh God.
Oh
Oh God.
God. Oh God. I'm jealous, but I love it. But I hate it. But I love it. But it's my sister. I Danielle is so miserable, and I hate it. I hate it. And meanwhile, Garrick's like, "Yeah, I'm trying to have sex tonight. Like, yeah, as soon as you guys get out of here and cut that light off, I'm gonna take her to Pound Town." While Danielle is in the bed hugging her pillow, it's like, Danielle, get a grip, baby. This is what it's gonna be. You chose this man. This is what this man wants, and it's not new to you. They've been doing this at least 6 years, but she's known Garrick for 14. I think their oldest is like 13, 14. Those are teen boys. Those are big boys. You've been around for forever, girl. You know this man and his cult and what he wants and every bit of it. Now, as far as Lorena, I think she has a sweet spirit. I really, really hope they don't ruin her by being here, by just like I said, Danielle is not done pulling stunts. She's going to try to guilt this girl. She's going to be passive aggressive with this girl. I can already see it. She's done it before. And I think Lorena's going to end up probably running for the hills. But I loved it that she asked the question we would all be asking as Black women walking around Buena Vista. Are they friendly here? Where are the Blacks at? Like, do they have Blacks here? Will they like me? Like, what is this? But I think that just speaks to her naivete. Like, I think she was like, oh, he's going to take me to America and he's got money and Garrett going to pay. Garrett going to trick. It ain't tricking if you got it. He's gonna spend the coin. And I think I know the girlies like that because you feel safe. Like, oh, this man is gonna provide. The issue is Garrick isn't gonna protect her against Danielle in that house. Her biggest op is in the house with her. And I hate that for Lorena. She seems so sweet, but we gonna see.
He said, "Girl, do you wanna come back with Rob to America?" Girl, when you went over there and told that girl you was gonna take her back to America. I mean, but this is just now. Like, what's gonna happen? We are, on a 90-day notice to get to marriage. What's gonna happen when he marries this woman? How is she gonna be acting then if we even get there? Did he ever marry any of the other Natalia and did he marry them?
He got close. He was this close, but again, Roberta took the money and ran. You took the money and run, John. You take the money and run. And then with Natalia, they got engaged, but like I said, she found out he was on dating apps trying to recruit new ones while they were still in their process.
What's going to happen when we get there? Because we're on a 30 days, and we have to go on and get that out the way.
Yeah, no.
I just don't like how coy he plays. Like, even when they went in the bedroom, and he's like, oh, I'm going to put this pillow in between us because it's up to you. Like, oh, you want to have sex with me? I mean, if that's what you want to do, I'm just Garrick in the middle. I don't care either way. Garrick, go to hell. Go to hell. Emma, I miss you. Yes, I missed having the sex and the love and like, what y'all have one whatever fling or whatever that was over there in Regio DNA, and then how do we get from there to here? Like, how?
It don't take too long, baby. If you saying he'll let him baptize you in the waters of Lake Minnetonka, like you said about Robbie, if you let him do that and say you gonna sign up for whatever and let him pay your bills, Garrick is gonna marry you. If you're compliant and docile and act like you want the same things he wants, I'm telling you, the only reason they got rid of the black hood chick is because she was like, Garrick, what the hell? I'm not doing that. But Lorena seems very amiable. She seems very much like whatever you like.
But after the previous seasons, like, does Lorena know there's an expectation of, okay, once you're all wrapped up, I want another wife? Like, are they prepared for that? Because he don't give a damn about crying into this pillow. She just gonna have to be.
He never gonna do that. Yeah, he gonna choose the exotic fruit every single chance he get. That's what he wants, Howard. That's his pleasure. That's what he wants.
A little concerned that she's coming in and maybe they might like her more and the kids might gravitate to her like they're gonna. I was like, what are you talking about? She's the opposite of the other women. It's not even in a sense of, oh yeah, we got somebody else in here that she doesn't want anybody here. She wants this husband to be her husband. So you're gonna sit here and pretend all your life that this is what you want.
Yeah, and he's gonna keep adding. If Lorena sticks, mark my word, it won't be 6 months and he'll be bringing in another one. He wants a harem. He wants he
That's
wants you
that's fine,
know,
but let that be known to all the other women before you even bring Lorena
it
up.
should be known at this point. They've been on national TV for all these
I don't know.
years.
Girl, act like she's been in a box in a bubble this entire time. Like she doesn't. Like, oh, I did you not know? I'm sure they've lived in the same state this entire time, right? You didn't know where you were coming, Lorena? Where are the blacks? Ain't no blacks here.
She's never been there, I'm sure. I'm sure they go, they take trips. So they probably took a family trip to Brazil to be with her so he could test out the product, baptize her in the lake, and, bring her back to America. That's his MO. He gonna go to your homeland. Roberta stayed in her homeland the whole time. She said, I need help. I need to get this surgery. I need my mama some help. He was breaking bread. What you need, sis? What you
Wow.
need? And then when it's time,
That's
he'll
what
bring
I
you
understand.
over.
Like if the family cut him off, that doesn't include money. Like what does he do to
No,
have?
he's got a whole construction company. Garrick's paid. Garrick is paid. He built houses in the mountains over there. Now you okay? So you got to get into the lore of Garrick. Garrick said he was a thug, honey. Garrick was a
What?
thug and he ran the city. He ran a gang. All right, he was out gang banging,
Gang
slinging rocks.
banging.
Garrick was him,
Bro, what?
right?
Leave me alone. That shit.
Go back. Y'all tell her in the chat if you've been watching since day one. Tell her about Garrick when he was in his thug phase. He said he was in a gang and he ran Buena Vista, honey. He ran it. That was his town. And then when he
What was the
decided
gang in
that
Buena Vista?
yes. And then he said when he decided he got this testimony from the Lord about his multiple wives that his family disowned him. But he got his own bag. He got his own money. Now that's the one thing I won't deny. Garrett got bread will spend. He gonna spin it. He gonna spin it. Spin it. Yes, and
Uh,
technically Danielle is the ex-wife because they are officially divorced, so he can marry the next one to get her green card status.
I think that makes her uncomfortable. Also, even the way that he breaks it down in a biblical sense, he's like he's breaking it down so she'll believe it. Even the way it's like, yeah, because he thought that we were all going to be in the room, and I was like, no, so I get to set up the schedule. Like, let me try to make her believe that she has some power in the situation,
Yeah.
so I can get my way. Thank you, Rose's Bud. I'm excited you ladies are reviewing this show. Thank you. Now let's get into these sounds of mac and cheese. Wow. This is a sexual deviant. This man is unsafe to be around women. I just need him to go. I need them to go. Girl, get your man or get your child and run. This isn't okay. This is somebody who goes off on the road. Why are you always on the road? He goes up on the road and he brings back STDs. Absolutely not.
What was her?
Absolutely not. It's just I don't like the way that he I'm not even going to say objectifies the women, but the way that he fixates on body parts and yeah, she got them things, she got them jugs. Did you see that ass though? He's not in this for anything more than just sex, and he wants to cheat. This man don't want to be married. This man want to go and spread his seed amongst the flowers. He wants to be outside. But I have this wife, and I have this. I want to pretend that I'm a committed, married, strong man. I want to pretend that I want these things. So if I can just turn it into this and still have my cake and eat it too, and keep her content and make her think that she wants this, and it's going to be something that it's not, then everybody's happy. I don't have to give up anything. No. If you want to be outside, sir, just go be outside. The moment you start lying and sneaking is when you bring home packages. We don't want them Amazon packages. We don't. Return to sender. This lady here in her face, every time he's like, yeah, we met, it's me, Jessica, in this party. We met Jessica.
Jessica.
Jessica's great. And oh, big fan. Oh, she's just, oh, oh God. Lady, you already spent the first 3 episodes talking about what somebody wasn't going to do with your husband and your boundaries that you were setting. You can't do this. I really don't even want you here. But yeah, you're not bringing no babies. You're not having no babies. You're not texting him privately. You're not doing. Ma'am, if we have to have all these rules in place, then this is something that you don't want. I think she's scared to say that because she's going to just have to accept, like, okay, well, at least in this light, it feels like I have a choice in a say in the matter. And if I just say, no, I'm not doing this, then he's probably just going to go and do it anyway. At least I get some control and some say if I agree to it, even though I think it's disturbing. And I just want my husband to be my husband and be happy just with me because I'm enough. What about my body? The moment he describes another woman's body, like she looks nothing like me, or is she more attractive than me? This is not safe. Now, Jessica up here, Jessica was asking all the questions that the people wanted to know, before we got into the mac and cheese noises. Sir, grow up. She's like, so yeah, what about the aspect of this? What about me moving in? What about the lifestyle? Are you going to take care of me? Am I going to be kept? How do you feel about this? What say do you have in the matter? Are you happy with this? And it's just, well, yeah. Well, what about the sex? Because I need the sex. I want the sex. I'm gonna get that sex. Can I have sex with your husband? She's like, yeah. So what about that mac and cheese? You know about the mac and cheese noises, right? When you stir it, it's like, ugh. It's like, oh my god, sir. I would run if I was Jessica. Jessica seems like the premier poly woman that you would want. That you would want for this experience. She seems open. She's level headed. She's even willing to agree to some of the things that Danny wants here. Like, well, yes, of course, I understand. I didn't know about because even now, before we even get here, I thought I told you that we needed a group chat. Why are you talking to her outside? That well, you know how these things go. She's not familiar with the rules. She just messaged me. You're already breaking rules. He's already going to break them even further beyond this. If we're doing that, what's to say about sex? Not only just sex with Jessica, but sex with whomever he may find attractive, ma'am. He's just not giving that. But she's asking and she's willing to compromise because, hey, I'm ready for it. I'm like, baby, this ain't the poly relationship you think it is because this man only wants one thing. And the aspect of him being on the road and you being stuck with Danny, that sounds like misery. And misery loves company. Girl, you're not going to make my life or my child or anybody else's a living hell because you don't actually want us here. Get the hell out of there, Jessica. You have the right mind for it and you were talking sense, but I wouldn't do it. Ashley started mac and cheese.
I wouldn't either. He's got a type though, for sure. They're different, both of them. All three of them, very different. Um, Macaroni in a pot. Yeah, he's gross. I don't know if everyone paid attention while they were sitting there at that table as she was talking, especially the I'm a Latina and I love sex. I want it all the time. Is that okay with you? He was looking like, oh, I could just devour you, eat you. I was like, oh my god! And the wife is like, the parts of my body that he tells me he loves, she's got different parts on her body that he says he loves. She could not be more unenthused about this entire situation. But I agree, Jessica is the unicorn. She's the one that you would want. She's got boundaries. She's like, if I'm going to come into this, we're going to have some order, right? What's the living situation? What are the accommodations? Like you said, who's paying for what? And are you okay with this? Because consent matters. And no, I'm really not. Well, I need it. Damn it. I need the sex. I'm a Latina. I said, why you keep bringing up that you Latina? And I love it. I love the way it feels. And then him, like macaroni in a pot, like the mac and the macaroni noises. And she's like, what are you talking about? No one else was getting it because he's so depraved, right? It's just him in his mind. Oh, I know what a wop is. I know what a wop, you know how when you're getting in it and the sounds that it makes. She's like, oh, well, I can make good macaroni. And I can make it myself. Just very off color. He's very much a degenerate, in my opinion, allegedly. I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. And here's the thing. They talk a lot about nowadays ethical non-monogamy, but ethical implies that there's honesty. And you can't even be honest in this. And I'll say this, another thing. A man is desperate if he gonna make you a PowerPoint presentation to justify his need and
Did.
desire for a poly situation. Baby, just leave him. Get him on child support and let him go live his best life and find somebody else. It's very odd. And I really don't give a damn about this couple. I hate when they come on the screen. I think there's something so twisted and weird about this whole dynamic. Because what else do you do, sir? Like, I just feel like something's gonna come out. And I don't want to know. I hate it.
I hope you go see it on a regular. Girl, go on down there to let the people check out your vagina, man. Because he always on the road doing what he's gone for work. Long periods of doing what? Because he just gives so insatiable that he has that nasty sexual appetite that just makes it weird. Like, what are you willing to do with? Who are you willing to do it with? I don't know. Ugh. But predictions, Ashley. What do you think is happening in this season?
Well, let me go over here really, really quick because just Jonda came through and she said there's tea that's been released about this couple or this situation in particular. Said that New Girl did a podcast and said that that she, let me see what she say. Hold on, just Jonda. I'm trying to find your comment. She was talking about, basically, I'm gonna improvise in thing because I can't find your comment right now. But basically, she said that she was prostituting at 17 years old and has known Garrick for 14 years. That the part that said that she wanted him all to herself was editing. There was more to the statement that she said, and also said that they all be bumping pocketbooks in there. It's not just him and one of them. They have a menagerie going on in the bedroom. They go up and
Are
through
they
there
all of
between.
that? I thought all of them was bumping. I thought
Well,
all of
on the
the
show, no, they say he takes them to the boom boom room one at a time. They say they don't cross pollinate, but according to her, everything goes. They get down with the get down. I hope I got it right, just John, because I can't find it. Oh yeah, yeah. She also said never said she wanted Nick to herself. That was part of her statement that was cut. She said that she was open about it during filming. Yeah, and that she was hoeing before. She was a 304. She absolutely was.
she's in good company, and she's known him for how long?
14 years.
While she was being a 304, where were you?
Pimping.
Oh, okay. I'll just make sure.
Maybe allegedly, I don't know, but it's giving that.
That's what it's giving. He gives that. I don't know. Because why you don't have a job, sir? Why you not supporting these women and these children in this home? Um, predictions for me. I think this situation is going to get very messy. Why is she on a podcast? That's going to lead me to believe that this didn't work out. Because if you're over there spilling tea, you ain't going back down to the home. This must goes left. She seems to be rushing the process from what I can see in the trailer. Like, yeah, I need to get married today. I need Davis on my name now. I need to be connected. I need to be in the family now. All the while you plotting, feeling like you need to be the onlyest one because I love this man. But that's what he gives. The aura gives him their commitment, the way that they kind of fawn over him and revert to him. It's just really giving him behavior, and I think it's disgusting. Um, Jessica better run, get away from Danny and Yesel, whatever. She needs to go. It's not going to be any woman any good to be there with him. I think by the time we get towards the end of the season, something will come out. I feel like he's been outside. I feel like he stay outside,
Mm-hmm.
and if I'm not getting it from you, you're not, getting into the lifestyle. I'm gonna go do what I want to do anyway because I don't want to be a one woman man. Um, who else we got here? Baby, I just hope that we don't do anything to this lovely woman from Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah, Lorena.
Just leave her alone. She really does seem like she has a good intention. She's not only here. I mean, of course, we're here. We do want the benefits that come along with being poly and being taken care of. But I think she could give just as good as she's getting. And if you treat her right and love her and she feels accepted, she'd be your best good friend,
Yeah,
be your best good sister wife. But if we have old child, what's her name?
Danielle.
Yeah, stroke mouth. If we have stroke mouth giving pushback the entire time, what is it gonna be? And is this? I feel like this is gonna be another situation where we don't get to the actual marriage because yeah, get away from here. If that's that, these degenerates, baby, Shayna, run. Shanay, whatever your name, run, girl. What's here? I'm hoping that she was not bluffing, and I really want to see throughout the season if they desire to really show up for her, and if not, are they just going to find a new Shayna who's willing to put up with this
Girl.
behavior? Because Angelica wants somebody. She needs somebody there. She was drawn to tears. These two, I want to see what happens when they get this strong black Michelle Obama type. I want to see what happens with that and how he's going to act. Like, what does he want? I think we can establish what she really wants from this situation is giving help, assistance, time, sex, and a little space, somebody to kind of offset that weight that she feels like Reese puts on her because he does have such a vivacious, big personality and is giving show tunes. Yeah. Any predictions, Ashley?
Yeah, oh god. Well, we saw I watched a preview, so I know that Matt finds a witch, is enlisting a witch to be in the throuple. So he's already looking for somebody new. Yeah, I'm curious what this strong black Michelle Obama type is going to be as well for the Williamson family, with because no black person's going to live with these chickens in and out of the house. I know Danielle is going to probably show her behind next episode. If somebody smiles at her too long, if one of the sons gives Lorena too much attention, if the baby coos at her for too long, Danielle is going to go into a tailspin. Expect more tears from her. Who else is
Well,
there? Tyra, the
girl, your favorite, the little bald ones here.
yeah, Nick Nim. Oh no, them. Yeah, this is gonna just descend. He's gonna end up having smex with that Jessica lady, and then Danny's gonna lose her natural mind because how dare you? You told me you were gonna. You told me, but you promised me. You promised me. As far as the Davis family, little Nick, we're gonna see old girl unravel. New booty. Yeah, it's gonna be smoking the city. She's gonna start taking some moves and taking some ownership of the house, I feel like. And that's gonna butt heads with Nick because he wants someone submissive and docile. And I think that's probably his biggest issue with her. I think he knows that she, you know, is
Mm-hmm.
trying to do more than these other two are. And just Jonda corrected me. She said she wasn't a prostitute at 17. We don't know for sure, but she prostituted for 17 years and met him during her time as a 304.
Okay. All right, baby. Okay. But y'all, that was the episode. Please comment below if you want us to continue to talk about the show because I feel like it's all going to go downhill from here. I was just hoping to see at least one or two healthy portrayals in what, five couples. That this is a lot for them to all just be kind of, well, I'm just doing it for my man, my man, my man. I don't actually want this.
They
And even if we have, and I mean, and even if we go over there with Angelica, Matt is giving, I'm doing this for my woman, my woman, my woman, woman, and my wife. Even though I could probably do without it, but she said we got to keep Shanay. I'm laying as much pipe as I can. What you want me to do?
just
What you want me to do? What you want me to do, Blue? What you want me to do? I don't know. I was hoping to see someone really be like, oh, okay. I don't, agree or want to be a part of this type of lifestyle, but I can see why it would be desirable. And this is really working for them. It's a beautiful thing. No, all of these dynamics are really unhealthy. And the only one who's like really living that true in-house poly, like you a pimp with your snow bunnies. I don't know. But comment below, y'all, if y'all want us to continue and hit that like button. Ashley, anything you want to say before we go?
do not forget Thursday night, the morning show, Love is Blind, the marriage episodes. We're gonna see where all the chips lie. Then Friday we have Reasonable Doubt. We have Abbott Elementary, and then on Saturday, Tyra will be hosting the Braxtons. We'll be talking season 2, episodes 1 and 2, and then also Blockbuster Movie Night is. No, well, that's next Saturday. Never mind. But yeah, stay tuned. We got some other possibilities that are coming down the pike. So make sure you're subscribed. Please make sure you have the notifications on. And thank y'all. Thank y'all for coming through and supporting the live. We know it was out of the blue and it's brand new, but we're trying some different things until our scripted TV, comes back.
Scripted
Oh, don't
TV.
forget X-Men Emma super fan Emma Frost. Thank you so much. You said you were dialing 911 all episode. I'm
Oh, was I? I was because somebody needs to call the cops. Somebody needs to call the cops. X-Men, Superman, Emma Frost. I need to call somebody. It's just everything just feels so unsecure and unsafe. I'm just nervous. I mean, I'm not in any fear of Angelica or Matt doing anything or, strong black woman. But other than that, everything just feels like some cops could potentially be called because something going down at the house. I don't know. But y'all, thank you so much for being here. We will see you guys next time with more content. Y'all have a good night.
Good night.